Welcome back, everyone, to episode 6 of my Drakkhen extended look / possibly complete playthrough. In the previous episode, we managed to find Princess Haaggkha after saving Princess Hordkhen, who told us that she needed us to go kill Prince Hordkhen in Hordkhen's castle. We did a little bit of bouncing around the map trying to get back to Hordkhen's castle and also sell a bunch of stuff so that we can make room in our inventories. I did, in between episodes, because we tried fighting Hordkhen and got our asses handed to us, I did go and get some equipment for our characters. As you can see, Mr. Nub now has a helmet back on his head. It's not the best helmet that we could get, as far as I know, but it was the one that the merchant was selling. And then we also got an extra power shield and gave that to Sonia, as well as the second best piece of equipment that she can get physical, which is the saber. I did have an extra longsword I probably could have sold, but I forgot all about it when I was at the merchant. The bow +3 has been doing absolutely unbelievable amounts of damage, and I'm not terribly in a hurry to try to get rid of that. One of the things I did decide to do just to see if we can maybe give our characters a better chance at surviving the next attempt at Hordkhen is I gave Sonia, I think it was Sonia, let me take a peek. Yeah, I gave her the ghost staff so that she is now permanently invisible. Hopefully, so Hordkhen's fireballs won't hit her and wipe out all of her equipment before she can get a single shot off, which was unfortunately, I think, what was going to happen to just about everybody in this fight. They were all going to lose their equipment in some way. Even Mr. Nub wearing the dragon equipment, he's probably going to lose a bunch of that stuff. So what we'll probably do is we'll give it one more shot. If I can't make any serious progress in this fight, what I'll end up doing is I will go to probably the room in this castle where that tarantula kept popping up for a little while and let my characters just kind of bounce their head against the wall fighting that thing. It'll give us a chance to get some leveling, and I won't have to lift a finger to do it because the enemy just keeps respawning. Once we've gotten to the point where everyone is basically at the point where they can handle a little extra damage from, Hordkhen, we'll give it another shot. If I can't make any further progress at this point without doing serious grinding, we might end up calling this series here. I know it sounds like a loser or quitter attitude, but also I don't want to spend all day trying to grind in this game. It's not the most controllable experience in the world because, unfortunately, some of these characters just don't do anything fast enough to actually get experience, and you have to kill an enemy in order to get the experience points. So everyone participating is nice, but the person who gets the kill is the one that's actually going to end up with the experience points, which means Jenny's on the short end of the stick. Mr. Nub, before he found that one weird ghost monster that was giving him tons of experience for some reason, was also an example of a time where he benefited when otherwise he might be left out in the cold. So anyway, I got eaten. And that's why I save. Goddamn shark. Does it so fast too. Go, go, go. All right, we're in there. Anyway, let's go ahead and give it a second shot. And I think it's this one. All right, cool. And we had to go this way to get to him. Before we get in the room where he's going to fight us, I am going to cast Invisible on everybody to see if maybe that keeps us safe. Maybe meaning probably not, but we have to try it. Yeah, run away. We all know you're not going to fight. Bye. Goodbye. We don't need the key. We don't need to do anything else in here. What we really need to do is we really need to get everyone invisible. Cool thing is, I think everybody has an invisibility spell they can cast to help out. Invisibility. And defense magic invisibility. And defense magic invisibility. And she's already invisible, so she won't have to do that. So once the rest of the party is invisible, I'm going to have every character cast the strength spell so that we can lump some extra damage on the prince, and hopefully that'll be enough to damage him. frankly, without health bars in this game, it's hard to tell when you're making any progress against a boss. I get it. RPGs didn't always have health bars that told you exactly what your enemy's health was, or some kind of gimmick that you could go, oh, well, that tells me how many times I have to hit the enemy before they'll die. Here, though, since everything is computer-controlled, even in fights, it really does kind of come as a detriment when you cannot determine how much damage it's going to take to kill someone who's as powerful as Hordkhen is. So, all right, let me save here. Save. There we go. Everyone turn invisible. Perfect. Wait. Before you do anything else, guys. Strength. And then... God, he's destroying all their shields. 3 of them haven't even done their thing. Oh, God, they are rocking us. Damn it! Gandalf! I knew this was going to happen. Back magic fireball. You're not doing what you're supposed to, so just fight. Jenny, get the hell out of there. Oh, we got him! Ay. Well, we lost Gandalf, but we did defeat him, so that's the important part. Came at a cost. Came at a pretty terrible cost, because a lot of people lost some very good equipment. Let's see. He still has his sword, his shield, his armor, his greaves, and his helmet, so he didn't lose anything. Jenny lost a ton. She only has her chainmail and her sword, and that's it. Run the light buckler. We need to get you to a merchant as soon as possible. Gandalf died. She looks like she did all right. She lost a shield, that's it. But it was a power shield, and those were not cheap. Those were like 30,000 or something a piece, so we really lost out there. All right, well, all things told, we got our second gem. Cool. Now we can go talk to Haaggkha. We should save. Came at a price, but we managed to beat him. That's the important part. Let's go in his room, pilfer as much as we can. I see armor. Yes. See something here. Let's take this. Taking a key. That's not useful. But this might be. Come on. Oh, bullshit. See it. Give it to me. Not really useful. Not really useful. We might be able to give some of that to Jenny. Sounds like I'm turning into Forrest Gump over here. Jenny. Give that to Jenny. Give that to Jenny. Jenny. Put some stuff on if you wouldn't mind. Put on the light greaves. Good. Better than nothing. Better than nothing. All right. What's on the table? Anything on the table? No, don't go to the menu, idiot. Search the table. All right. I think we're done here. No exit here. I want to make sure we don't have to do anything else once we've finished them off. No? Alright. Yeah, there was nothing else, so we can just leave. No reason to walk back through the castle. Won't serve us any positive purpose at this point. We need to make our way to an Anak Shrine. We want to get pour Gandalf back into the fray. We also want to go and see if we can buy... We might not be able to buy anything. I hate to say it, but getting the equipment that we needed for the party to get them a little bit beefier cost almost all the money we had left. I don't know if there's a way to look at it. Oh, there it is at the bottom. 12,000 jade. We had 150,000 at the end of the episode. Now I'm down to 12. We can sell a little bit of equipment. We can sell the Hyper Quarus, although that does mean if he loses his body armor, he has nothing to fall back to. We can probably also sell the... Well, we could sell the dagger. We could sell the longsword. The light Quarus we could probably sell as well. And then Sonia has another longsword we can sell there. We really need to find out what Gandalf had left, because I wasn't paying super close attention. I don't know. Yep. Shoot. Dang it. Now I gotta cross the bridge, get in. Go. Alright, we're good. Turn around, go back out. Oh, get out. Dummy. Where am I facing? I am facing northeast. We do need to go that way. Go around the Furrow of Light, because we still can't cross it without a dragon dropping down and chastising us for touching his precious glowy triangle of doom. At the very least, our characters are not going to have trouble fighting anyone. They're just going to bulldoze all the competition. Alright, we're getting close. We want to keep going this way, and we might have to head north again to get around them. I think I see them already. No. Don't walk in the damn water, idiot. Yeah, well, I was trying to go back to where I could buy some equipment from a vendor. We accidentally bumped into a watering merchant right next to a body of water. And in the process of him telling us about the local inn, poor Sonia was stuck in a body of water that I could not get her out of, and she started drowning. I think maybe they made a mistake on that. Maybe. What is the force ring? Physique plus 10. I think we already got one of those. I think we did. Which way are we going? Yes, we want to go this way-ish. Somewhere in this general vicinity. Alright. Not seeing it yet. Move forward a little more. I caught it. Right there. Oh, Heavenly Father Anak, please save my idiot friends. Gandalf's not an idiot. He is, you know, a little weak. Treatment, please. Oh god, they took all of his equipment. He's got nothing left. Got anything to say? No. Alright. Well, let's see what we can give him. Alright, Gandalf, you have boots. He has boots. That's it. I give him the Hyper Quarus, he can't wear it. And you give him the light Quarus. And you give him... He doesn't need that. Sonia, what do you got? Give him a shirt. That's it. Put on whatever we got, Gandalf. A light buckler, a shirt. That's it. That's all I can put on. You dummy. Alright, well, we'll do what we can. I like when you put on a shirt or anything other than the base piece of robe that he starts the game with. It looks like they cut his beard off, and all he's got left is either a mustache or he's really happy because he's smiling. I'm not sure which. What I am sure of is we really need to get him some better equipment. So that may mean going back to the inn. I know this is kind of a back and forth affair going between one side of the map and the other. And they did not make it easy because apparently the Furrow of Light was such an important part of the gameplay, they decided they had to put it in the middle of the very first zone you play in. But we really are at a loss for better places to find equipment. It seems like the only reliable one I can go to is that inn in this main zone here. Fighting a big pile of fire. Just a big heaping pile of fire. Not even like Ascension one. It doesn't look like... It's no eyes, no special features about it, not a mouth or a sinister spirit about it. It's just a moving pile of fire. And it is a pile of fire. Oh, crap. Gandalf is set on attack mode. Hold on, we can fix that. Alright, Gandalf. Ready your anti-matter spell, please. Jenny, I don't think you have a choice. I think you still have to use Fireball. Alright, moving on. See the furrow? Gotcha. Let's do a little equipment change. Sonia, you don't need to use the ghost staff anymore, so let's use the lucky staff. Gandalf. That's fine. Jenny. Flash, Sage's Ring. Oh, what is Sage's Ring? Knowledge plus 10. Yes, we want that. Use the Sage... Well... No. Give that to Gandalf. Give the Sage's Ring to Gandalf. The Sage's Ring increases your knowledge by 10. Excuse me. Yes. Yes, it increases your knowledge by 10. So, intelligence improves your character's ability to use their equipment. If I read right. Hold on. I had the stats on here somewhere. Let me look them up again. Oh, where is it? Stats. Here we go. Yes, intelligence. Oh, intelligence affects how often and how smartly your character fights in battle. So basically, we made the fighter in the game a big dumb brute, right? So if he actually hits the enemy, he does a ton of damage. But he's a dumbass, so he'll attack and then he'll walk away, 20 feet and then turn around and go back. The fighter is not good at basically following an AI routine. The wizard and the priestess, because I think both of them had fairly high intelligence, are on mission and they attack the character far more frequently. So intelligence is good for just making sure your characters do what they're supposed to more often. The knowledge stat, on the other hand, increases how much damage they do with spells. So I want to give that ring to Gandalf because he is our primary magic user. And have him use that instead of a war ring because he's not using a weapon. So he doesn't need that. And Jenny can keep... What was Flash again? Flash does... Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Oh, come on. Stop. What are you doing? Get out of here. I don't need to look at the source code for this page. Flash ring increases intelligence. So she's going to do what she's supposed to far more often. And we can give the wind ring to Sonia. Of course. What do you have, Sonia? Drop the damn torches. We don't need torches anymore. Give that war ring to Mr. Nub. And the force ring to Jenny. Jenny, item. Give the wind ring to Sonia. Gandalf, what do you have? War ring. give that to Sonia as well. All right, I think we're good for now. Now we can get to a merchant to sell some of those. We are getting so many rings. It's comedic how many we get early in the game. This is not the most robust inventory in the history of video games. I would say we just finished playing Spike McFang, which also had a very shallow inventory for what was supposed to be an RPG. This game is a little bit better than that, but not a huge amount better. There's probably about 8 pieces of every type of equipment in the entire game. So there's 8 weapons, there's 8 helmets, there's 8 pieces of armor, there's 8 underlayers, there's 8 pants, there's 8 shields, roughly. It might not even be that many. Yeah, in some cases it's only 4 or 5. In the case of, like, say, what Nub is using, Mr. Nub, he has the best armor and the best weapon that he can get in the entire game. He will never find a better sword than the dragon sword, and I'll never find a better piece of armor than the dragon armor. Alright, that is the castle for Hordkhen. We don't want to go there. For you to raise the dead, you must go to the shrine. This island's 4 shrines. You know only the one in the east. Well, that's not true. I know where a couple of them are. I'm not going to tell you that. It's my secret. Kill him! Poor guy was just asking for directions and we totally slaughtered him. I'm a monster. Yeah, this is where the merchant kind of jumped me and my my party accidentally stopped in a spot where Sonia started drowning. I thought it was funny. Awful, yes, but funny. And we need to go north at the cross right there. So the inn with the merchant is this building right here. All right, Gandalf, we're going to get you set back up, buddy. Or not, because I have no money. I guess we'll find out. Sell. Can't sell anything there. Sell. The buckler is useless to us at this point. Dagger is useless. The longsword is useless. Gandalf, that Quarus is useless. I shouldn't get rid of the Hyper Quarus. Well, tell you what. What does Sonia have? Does she have a Hyper Quarus? She does. All right. Sell the Hyper Quarus. That just, it's like bile in my mouth saying that. We have a better sword than the saber, so we'll get rid of the longsword. And let's sell some of these extra rings we're getting loaded down with. I bought 1 vial of health. They gave me 7. That makes no sense. We only need 1 war ring per character. So I don't think there's any reason to hold on to extras. She's never going to use it. Get rid of that. Might use that. She might use that. She's never going to use a key. We have someone who can unlock stuff. We're never going to use a torch. Might use that. Sonia. Sell the... Well, no. Keep the war ring for Sonia. Sell the wind ring. Yes. Alright, wait. Oh! Do you see how much that cost? 1 million jade. We need to get 1 million jade to get a dragon sword. That is never happening. We can't get a heavy coat and a heavy robe, which both of our mages can use. So we got the... I forgot which one I had. It's alright. Uh-oh. We got the robe and we gave it to I think I got these backwards. That's all right. The important part is we got what we needed. Maybe we need to give some of these to everybody. I don't know what the Earth Staff is for. That's all right. Back out. All right, let's see. The robe is equipable by the priestess. The coat is equipable by a mage. So I think I did get it right. Yes, I did. All right, cool. So let's upgrade her. She can put on the heavy robe. Very good. Very, very good. She obviously still needs better equipment in many respects. She needs better greaves. She needs a better shield. Her chainmail's probably as good as it's going to get, but she's better off than she was before. And equipment. Heavy coat 3. Oh, look at that. Look at that. He's got the high collar and everything. He really needs some better under armor. He needs something better in boots, but I don't know if he can get anything better in boots. He may be screwed. I don't know if he can put on pants. He can, well, he can put on a pair of heavy greaves if we ever find an extra pair. But that's it. The highest thing he can put on is a pair of heavy greaves, and the priestess can put on hyper greaves, as wacky as that is. Alright, we have upgraded our characters. Our next objective is to get back to Princess Haaggkha, or is it Haaggkha? The plane directly above us into the east, so. Our quest continues! This way. Turn. This way. Ish. Watch, one of my characters is going to get hit and immediately lose whatever they were hoping to use in battle. Or we're going to get attacked by another constellation that'll kill us all in one. You know what? I'm going to jinx myself saying all this crap. Let's go ahead and save so we don't lose our equipment. Alright, back this way. We're into the swamp zone now. Naturally, a gator shows up. I have to take it easy on the antimatter. It's really burning through his magic. Let's do this. I don't know. Dang it. Get back into the screen. Oh. Well, at least he's still using antimatter when we get attacked by the flying enemy that only the ranged characters can hit. So, have fun. Hopefully you'll hit him. Hey, good job, Sonia. That bow is just game-breakingly powerful. Sorry, you gotta go back to using Fireball. That is way too costly. Fighting a puddle of water! What's the enemy from Spider-Man? Hydro Man? We're going northeast. We need to go east at this point, so this way. Turn this way a tiny bit. Tiny bit. Like that much. I think we can stick to the road, and the road will get us there. And watch, this will take me back south into the plains area. Well, now it's hooking away. That's going towards the Anak Shrine, so we don't want to do that. We want to keep going east, so ignore the hook, go east from here. This road once led to the north. Repeated floods from the Kurth River created a great swamp. Now the road is buried beneath it. Strangely, the shrine survives and sits in the swamp center. We already heard this guy. Alright, moving on. Unfortunately, I think if you try to walk in water, it'll actually force you onto the character load screen, and then you'll have to try to find a way to get them out of the water. So we have to avoid it. Plain and simple. Damn, he did 158 with one hit. How close? We're getting there. And we are on the right tack. So maintain heading, if you please, Mr. Nub. Why, sir? Oh, aren't these the ones that give you a ton of money? Please do that again. Kind of. We are getting real close, yeah. I think this road leads right to it. Yes, it does. There it is. There's that pagoda I'm looking for. Now let's save in case the princess decides to turn on us, because this is the kind of game that I think we're playing at this point. All right, moving in. Permanently. I'm her new roommate. Hey, Princess, you have any more of those cool dragon equipment that you gave me earlier? I could use another set. Sonia really likes it. It's pretty shiny. Already heard from him before. Let's leave and just ignore him. And... oh, she's gonna give us a big kiss. Maybe have a little love session. You never know. Without delay, destroy the fire allies. Like, everyone hates fire in this game. It's kind of sounding, the Avatar The Last Airbender-esque. Fire Nation was the bad guy in that story, right? Glory to the allies of the 9th tier. I love how everyone only has the ability to emote by attacking. So she's really just desperate to punch me in the face. So let me come over and let her give me some of her tough love. Ow! 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 Congratulations, you did it. Here is my gem as thanks. Listen, recently the Fire Princess Hazhulkha has not been heard from. She is a member of our allied forces. Would you go to her castle in the southwest and see if she is well? You were supposed to meet Prince Drakkhen there. The prince, leading my troops, must be somewhere in the desert. Can I get some more equipment? I guess not. Okay. Well, we have a third gem now. Just to confirm, there it is. So we have 3 of the 8 we need. We're making progress now. We are making progress. All right, we are not going to go all the way back through the dungeon just to find the garbage equipment in the basement again. That was not worth it the last time. We're not doing it again. So she wants us to go to, she said, Castle Hordkhen. Hold on. Let me consult the guide. Yes, we have to go... no, Hazhulkha's castle. Which is the princess. And she is... on the bottom left of the map. So we need to go down and left. As much down and left as a castle is on the map. Alright. We have our quest direction. I am facing southeast, so let's turn back this way. And just keep going this way for a while until we hit desert. Where we'll start seeing the infamous love monsters, because they appear in the desert region. Alright, I'm gonna walk Mr. Nubway and let all the other characters do the work. And I make him just do defense for a while. No. Mr. Nub, if you wouldn't mind, just go on defense. I don't want this as my alarm clock. It's got that kind of jazzy, it's time to wake up and start your day music to it. You know, that quality that you'll appreciate it if you've gotten a good night's sleep, which never happens for me. So you'll most of the time you'll wake up and just get annoyed at it. And I like to wake up annoyed. Sonia leveled 7. Very good. Continue. Made it 2 steps. The bat! Mr. Nub, stop trying to defend. You're supposed to you're trying to hit him. Stay away. Back here. They don't need your help. He's gonna go in and help anyway. He thought twice. He said, I'm coming to help you! Oh, never mind. Maybe I wanted to... No, I don't. Why the hell are you not killing him? All right, Mr. Nub. Oh, Jesus. Finally decide to pitch in and help out, and they go ahead and kill him right when I'm about to change things up. Where are we? Oh, look at that. All right, we need to head west. Very west. This much west. And new zone. New monsters. A mummy! Burn the mummy. I wouldn't mind a whole lot of dragon equipment just from fighting these guys. I know it's not going to happen, but I would like it to happen. Kill the fire with fire. Cool. There's cactuses and palm trees. That makes no sense. They usually don't grow in the same areas, do they? All right, we need to go more west. This way. That much west. Dodge the trees. Another sentient pile of fire. So when you're doing all the work again. How is this mummy so fast? Water! Now, if they were really going to have fun with the players, that water would disappear right as you get up to it. So it's like the game's like giving you a mirage. Let's see. There is a cross point that might lead to a merchant we can talk to. I don't want to avoid all the merchants. We do eventually want to talk to some of them. They can give you items that are of use. Where are we at? All right, middle of the map. Yes, we're getting close. There's like a cross point somewhere up ahead. Right there, I think I see it. There should be a merchant right there. There it is. This road was built by slaves, only for Prince Hazhulkhen's use. It's dangerous for you to use it. And I'm gonna do it anyway. Try to stop me. It's so damn hot. Milk was a bad choice. I always found it fascinating that the desert is simultaneously the hottest place on the planet that's not like a volcano. And, in many respects, one of the coldest places on the planet because there's no vegetation to retain the heat from the sunlight. I'm fighting a bouncy skeleton thing. Ha ha, one-shotted. Jenny was like, oh, look, it's a centipede made entirely of bones. Get f***ed. Just shot him with one fireball. All right, and we have what could be an inn south of us. Oh, and another merchant. Aha! Cool. All right. So let's see what we can sell him. Nothing. A short sword, yes. Gandalf? Nothing. I don't know. Weapons still. Sell the rod. We get any more rings we don't need? We don't need 2 magic staffs. Probably don't need the extra one. We'll sell the key for certain. And let's see what we got for... What? Oh my god. Well, we might want to bookmark this location because that's where we're going to want to come to buy all the stuff that we can't find elsewhere. I gotta give one of these help. I mean... Wait a minute, who can use the Dragon Greaves? Only the fighter and the scout. Damn. I was hoping maybe one of the mages could use them. No, alright, so the helmets are usable by the fighter and scout. The shields are usable by everybody. And Sonia needs a shield. And they're expensive, though. Yeah, let's do it. Give Sonia the shield. Alright, well, that's all we can do, because I don't have any more money. We have to go find someone who can, drop a bunch of goodies for us to use. It's like, sellables. It's a rad scorpion! Dropped a bludgeon! Alright, equipment. Put on... Look at that thing. So beautiful. Alright, well, where are we right now? Where on the map am I standing right now? Just north of the inn. Oh, really? Right there? But the map I'm looking at does not have that marked as a merchant location, so that is very strange. All right, well, regardless, we'll go south to the inn. Am I pointed south? I am not. Now I am. And we're going to see what it is. As I figure out where. There it is. Oh, it's a tent. And here's another bouncing bone creature. Not doing much damage against this. Oh, damn it. Hey, we got another empty vial. Yay. I don't think he has any more shields. He does not. We need better than those light bucklers. They do not hold up. Now let's get in the tent. Only fools try to approach Princess Hazhulkha's closed castle. When morning dew falls, then the gate will open slightly. Alright, so you gotta wait until a certain time to get in there. Cool. Thank you for telling me that before I got there. Follow this, and then it should be right down the street from that tent. Oh, another merchant. Ruffians attack Princess Hazhulkha's castle. Castle is the greatest symbol of our culture. Alright, well, we're getting there in the middle of the night, so we might want to save that before him. It's just a caveman who appears to be dumping on us. Like he was grunting and squatting. Alright, we passed it somehow. Oh, there was a split I was supposed to follow. South. Right here. Right here. There it is. Alright, stop. Don't go any closer. Save. In case I can't get in. This was the one she was talking about. It is. Can Sonia open it with magic? Unlock. She cannot. So we gotta leave. Troops block the way. Without a permit, you cannot pass. How the hell do I get out? Can I do this and then they get back out? No? Okay. Well, load. We just gotta wait for the sun to come back up. And we'll save right when it looks like we're supposed to be able to get in. And while I'm waiting, I'll take a peek at this guide to see if they confirm what the lady told us. Yep. All right. So the guide's confirming what that lady said. You have to wait until dawn and then you can cross the bridge. So this is a good opportunity for everyone to get their magic back if I stand here. Especially Jenny. Or stupid Jenny. So mean. So mean but true. She's kind of a dum-dum. Actually, I'm pretty sure stat-wise she's the smartest member of the entire party. Just not, you know, street smart. Alright, back out. I don't think time advances while you're on the screen there. You have to get off the screen in order for it to start advancing. Alright, let's save here. Start to get light out. As soon as I hear the music change, we'll go in. And it's coming. Here comes the sun. It's all right. God damn it, son. Get up here faster. Go. Cool. I'm in. Watch, enemies are just gonna crush me in here. You see only corpses all about the room. Well, that's not good. They were the troops of Fire Prince Hazhulkhen. Some were troops of the Air Princess Haaggkha. Well, how would I know any of that? I have no idea who these people are. Alright, so we need to save. And we need to get Nub more active in the fights again. Ready your weapon, please. They can keep using Fireball for now until we start getting in serious trouble, and then we might swap. Let's go. Nothing remains in the treasure room. Not even one bug. Exactly one bug. No switches on the wall to hit. The corpses were bitten by dragons. Oh, no. Oh! I was just kidding. I didn't know that was a door. There's nothing. Only ruins and desolation. Corpses of dragon troops are piled before the door to Princess Hazhulkha's room. They lost their lives protecting Princess Hazhulkha. I think we're about to fight something. Or not. Sonia. Oh, no! Okay, whew! Oh, thank God she couldn't cast that. I didn't want to teleport, I wanted to open the door. There's nothing, only ruins and desolation. What is this? There's nothing, yada yada. There's nothing. Oh, okay. Is there nothing? Brutality of the battle is told by the scattered footprints. They go hither and thither. A gloomy wind circulates aimlessly. They're getting cute with some of the florid language they're using. The bodies of the servants lie scattered about. Nothing in here. Could be a good thing. The shrine is in ruins. The foot of the god's statue is a priest's head. Jenny? Walk over the head, pick it up. Jenny, what are you doing down there? Over here, Mr. Nub. Shh! Talking to Jenny. All the doors have been bashed in. All right, well, let's go through the bashed door. Uh-oh. Oh, oh! I think we found Hazhulkha! Princess Hazhulkha lies limply on her throne. She is motionless. She's dying. That's sad. A spear has pierced Princess Hazhulkha, I can't speak. Princess Hazhulkha's heart. Her forehead gem is gone. Oh, no gem. You hear Drakkhen's voice and footsteps coming from the next room. Can I talk to her? Nope. She is dead. Dead as disco. All right, so I don't know which room they meant. Let's go this way first. Doors are locked. All right. Sonia? And blood seems to have flowed like a river. The battle was cruel and wasteful. Now, I don't think this was the path, but we'll keep following this until we come to a conclusion. Brutality of the battle is told by the scattered footprints, and one jar. Actually, I see another one on the left there, or right there. There's a jar to take. Just take the damn jar. All right, fine. Here. Sonia, can you turn the lights on for us, please? Nothing. All right. I'm starting to think we are going in one big circle. You hear the crackle of flames. An out-of-control element must be near. We have to go through this passage. The room is empty, devastated, and covered with blood. Doing environmental storytelling, except they're actually telling the story as you're playing through it. Blood seems to have flowed like a river. The battle is cruel and wasteful. Yeah. Where are the guys I'm supposed to continue to hunt and kill? Fresh monster tracks can be seen. We're getting close. Wait, what's this thing on the wall? Oh, that was the... That doesn't... Room stinks of carrion. Interesting. All right, let's go. And a futile wind blows from one silent room to the next. This room here that I can't go in. Can I make Sonia unlock something? get to the magic spell? Nope, this isn't a door. All right. I mean, it has a door-like shape. There's nothing, only desolation and ruins, blah, blah, blah. The whole room is full of the stink of carrion. I do think I'm going in a circle now. But I don't remember seeing this room. All the doors have been bashed in. This castle is very big. Alright, moving on. Corpses were bitten by dragons. We've come in here. Yeah, we just went one big circle. Shoot. Okay, all the doors have been bashed in. What doors? I see a wall. A brick wall that does not fit with the rest of the room. Can't do anything. Alright, well, there were paths that we did not take, so we need to keep filing through paths until we find the one that we were supposed to take. We'll get it. We'll get it. We're gonna get to that room. Princess was in because there were a couple of paths that we could take from there, and we didn't take the right one, obviously, so let's try one of the others. There's her body. Alright, so from here, I want to go south. As you enter the room, Drakkhen's troops attack you. They seem to have Princess Hazhulkha's gem. All right, get their ass. That was easy. Sonya got shoes. Oh, God! Prince Hordkhen has rushed into the room. Uh-oh. I'm too late to save Princess Hazhulkha, but I will avenge her. Can you give me the gem? Prince Hordkhen said in rage. Go to the castle of Anak Shrine and slay her. Oh, okay. Damn, dog. Alright, so we have to go to Anak Shrine's castle. Why are you walking away, idiot? Get back over here. Oh, because he's just auto. Alright, there we go. Alright, well, there was not a whole lot to do in that dungeon. Let me double check and make sure. And go to the next room. Here. Receive the tier. We're halfway through the game, guys. Because I have 4 tiers now. Look at that, 4 tiers. All right, so our next mission is to go to Princess Haaggkha's castle, which is, where is that? It's oh God, we have to go all the way back up to the snow zone. So that is in the left side of the snow zone that we have to go to. This is the part of the game where they pad out the playtime by making you walk back and forth multiple times. So we're all the way on the bottom of the map right now, and we need to go all the way to the top of the map. The fastest way to do that would actually be a teleporter that we can find all the way over on the southeast corner of the map. We step on that, it'll take us to the northwest corner of the map, and then we're just a short hop and a skip away from getting to Haaggkha's castle. So we'll go ahead and stop here. Again, we're kind of halfway through the game. Most of what we're doing now is just fetching those gems because there isn't a whole lot of non-gem seeking missionary going on here. It's literally just You start the game, they tell you, hey, you got to go find the 8 tiers to basically get the dragon god to grant your wish. And it's bouncing back and forth between the princes and princesses that all want to kill each other. Or the fire group wants to kill everyone else. I don't know. A weird kind of intrigue-based storyline. So in the next episode, we'll go ahead and head up to the Snow Zone to go take down the next of the cruel, evil characters that we need to either get rid of or convince to give us the gem that we require. We're halfway there. Hopefully, it'll only take maybe 2, 3, 4 more episodes, and then we're done with this game. I'm still enjoying it. I do think it is probably a very thin game in terms of what you're doing and how much equipment that you can possibly find. I do like that you have the chance to lose equipment from damage. I think that was an interesting choice that they made, and it does seem like enemies do drop stuff for you to pick up and equip on a fairly regular basis, so you're never completely screwed if someone destroys a really good piece of equipment. From what I understand, when we get back to that castle in the northern part of the map, some of the characters in there do carry dragon equipment, which is the best equipment in the game. So hopefully when we get there, we'll be able to upgrade our characters or replace any missing equipment. That's going to do it for episode 6 of my Drakkhen extended look / possibly looking more and more like a complete playthrough. I am enjoying my time with it, and I think it's going to come to a conclusion pretty quickly here. As always, I do appreciate each of you watching, and I will see you next time.